You've probably heard that chia seeds are amazing for your health. They're all over social media, featured in fitness recipes, recommended by nutritionists, and seem to be the magic ingredient for weight loss, digestive health, and boosting your energy. But what if I told you that you might be making mistakes that completely cancel out all of chia's benefits? Yes, chia is powerful, but only when used the right way. Otherwise, it can have the opposite effect: discomfort, bloating, imbalances in the body, and even harm your health in the long run. By the way, tell me something in the comments. Have you ever felt uncomfortable after eating something healthy? Like that salad or miracle seed that left you feeling bloated? I want to hear about your experience, because you might be doing something wrong without even realizing it. Share with me. I'd love to exchange ideas with you. Let's start with a real-life scenario. Someone sees a chia recipe on Instagram, that beautiful pudding with strawberries and plant-based milk. It looks light, refreshing, and healthy. They make it at home, but to save time, they toss the chia seeds straight into the milk and eat it right away. The result? That heavy feeling in the stomach, gas, and a sense that something didn't sit right. Why? Because the chia didn't have time to hydrate. And that's the first of many common mistakes. Speaking of mistakes, how often do we believe that healthy foods can be eaten without rules, preparation, or care? It happens all the time. Marketing sells a food as a magical solution, and we forget that even superfoods have their own guidelines. Chia is no different. It's rich in soluble fiber, omega-3s, antioxidants, and minerals like calcium and magnesium. But if you consume it the wrong way, what was supposed to be an ally becomes an invisible enemy quietly working against you. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Here, it's straight talk with practical information that can truly improve your daily life. And if you have that one friend who adds chia to everything, share this video with them. You might just save someone's digestive system. Now, let's talk about something few people mention: the impact of chia seeds on your gut. Have you noticed how some people say chia clogs them up while others swear it clears everything out? The truth is, it depends on how you consume it. If you toss dry seeds into yogurt and eat it right away, you're making your digestive system work overtime. When chia isn't hydrated, it draws water from your body to expand. And guess what? That water might come from your digestion itself. This makes everything slower, denser, and leads to bloating, gas, and that stuck feeling. But we're not done yet. Let's raise another issue. Where do you store your chia seeds? On the counter? In an open container near the stove? Well, chia is super sensitive to heat, moisture, and light. Know what that means? It oxidizes, loses nutrients, and can even develop a bitter taste if not stored properly. The ideal is to keep it in an airtight container in a cool, dark place like a pantry or even the fridge. And preferably far from heat sources like stoves or sunny windows. Ever thought about that? Where do you store your chia? Tell me in the comments. Maybe this one small change could solve half your issues with it. You might realize you were ruining your seeds without even knowing. Another point that often goes unnoticed is the unrealistic expectations people place on chia seeds. You know that idea that just one spoonful in water will solve all your hunger problems? A lot of people have been using chia as a meal replacement, like it's some kind of magical shake that keeps you full for hours. And let me tell you, that's a one-way ticket to frustration. Yes, chia is rich in fiber. It can give you a sense of fullness, but on its own, it's far from being a complete meal. It's low in protein and healthy fats, nutrients that are essential for sustained energy, focus, and hormonal balance. Think about it. Would you have just a glass of water with oats for lunch and expect to power through the rest of your day? Of course not. So, why do that with chia? The satiety it provides is temporary, and without the right combination of other nutrients, you'll probably feel hungry soon after, and worse, craving junk food. Your body is asking for balance and sending signals. The problem isn't the chia, it's how it's being used. So tell me, have you ever tried using chia as a meal replacement? Did it work or leave you even hungrier? Share your experience in the comments, because these real-life stories help others who might be doing the same thing without realizing it. And speaking of combining, let's explore a secret that very few people talk about. The key is balance. Chia works much better when it's part of a complete nutritional context. For example, instead of drinking just chia and water in the morning, why not blend it with banana, plant-based milk, a spoonful of peanut butter, and a touch of cinnamon? You add protein, healthy fat, and quality carbs. The result is a functional, delicious meal that actually keeps you going. Your body understands it and thanks you. If tips like this make sense to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The idea is always to bring practical, realistic solutions that fit into your daily life. No empty trends or miracle promises. Around here, we keep it honest. Now here's something surprising. Did you know some people are allergic to chia and don't even realize it? That's because the symptoms can seem mild at first, a slight itch in the mouth, throat discomfort, or a bit of skin irritation. But ignoring these signs can be dangerous. In more serious cases, someone might have a stronger inflammatory response, with swelling, trouble breathing, or even anaphylactic shock. It's rare, but it happens. And the scariest part? Many people keep consuming it without suspecting chia is the cause. So if you've ever felt something strange after eating chia, even if it seemed small, it's worth investigating. Talk to a healthcare professional, get tested, and listen to your body. Sometimes we blame stress or eating out and miss the real cause. Here's a challenge. Comment the word attention if you've ever had any weird reaction after eating something healthy. Let's create a judgment-free space for honest conversation. Here's a big insight. Even though chia is natural, it's still a concentrated, powerful seed. That means it contains bioactive compounds that interact with your body, and every body is unique. What works for one person might cause discomfort for another. That's why it's so important to pay attention, listen to your body's signals, and personalize your approach. There's no magic formula. There's self-awareness and responsibility. Did this reflection resonate with you? Then support the channel by clicking the like button. It just takes a second and helps me keep bringing you real, no-fluff content. Plus, it shows YouTube that you value content that goes beyond the surface. And since we're talking about personalization, tell me in the comments, how do you like to use chia? In smoothies, oatmeal, homemade bread? Or are you still trying to figure out how to include it in your routine? Your comment might inspire someone else with a new idea or a fresh approach. Let's learn from each other. Now here's a fun fact. There's a growing trend of using chia in savory recipes, like spreads, sauces, pasta dishes, and even vegan burgers. And the best part? In these cases, chia can act as a natural thickener, even replacing eggs in some recipes. That's amazing, especially for those on a vegan diet or looking to reduce animal products. The gel-like texture it creates when hydrated binds ingredients, gives structure, and adds a nutritional boost. But of course, hydration is still essential. Chia needs time to form that famous gel, so beneficial for cooking and for your gut. If you haven't tried this versatility yet, I highly recommend giving it a go. How about starting with a lemon chia dressing for your salad or a vegan mayo with a citrus twist? Delicious and innovative ways to use such a powerful food. And if you have a chia recipe that's a hit at your house, share it in the comments. Let's build a healthy recipe chain to inspire this growing community. I'd love to see what you're creating on the other side of the screen. Before we wrap up, here's one last important reminder. Chia is an incredible ally, but the secret is in how you use it. That's what turns an average habit into a true health tool. Small changes make a big difference. Adjust how you prepare it, respect the ideal amount, observe how your body reacts. All of that combined will help you get the most out of this tiny, powerful seed. We've reached a crucial point in this conversation. The moment you realize that eating healthy goes far beyond simply adding functional ingredients to your plate. It's about doing it with awareness, information, and purpose. Chia, for example, is one of those foods that seems harmless but actually requires attention to details most people overlook. And one of those details is water. Yes, the simple and often neglected water. If there's one thing you should take away from this, it's that chia without proper hydration can actually do the opposite of what you expect. And no, I'm not just talking about the water you use to soak the seeds. I'm talking about the water you drink throughout the day. Consuming chia increases your body's need for hydration. After all, the soluble fibers in it absorb water to form that gel in your gut. If you're not drinking enough fluids, your digestion can become a nightmare. Dryness, gas, cramps, constipation, and all that because of a tiny little super seed. Have you ever gone through something like that? Felt heavy or constipated even though you were eating right? Drop a comment with the hashtag #HydrationIsLife so we can spread awareness and break this cycle of mistakes that so many people make while thinking they're doing everything right. Another often ignored point is storage. Yes, I know we talked about it earlier, but now I want to challenge you with a deeper thought. How many times have you invested in healthy ingredients and let them lose their potency due to carelessness? Chia, like olive oil or flaxseed, oxidizes. Light, heat, and air are natural enemies of any good fat. So, if you bought that beautiful package of chia and left it open on your kitchen counter, trust me, you're consuming a product that's far less nutritious than what you paid for. Nutrients degrade, antioxidants break down, and in more extreme cases, it can even become harmful. And look, this doesn't just apply to chia. It applies to life. Pay attention to the small details. Those are what truly make a healthy habit functional. Do you appreciate this kind of thought-provoking content that goes beyond surface-level tips? Then give the video a thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any content that makes you really reflect on your health, well-being, and conscious choices. Now here's a final challenge. Are you treating chia as the main character when it should actually be a supporting role? Many people put so much expectation on this one food that they forget its role in a broader context. Chia alone won't work miracles. It won't flatten your belly, heal your gut, or fix your energy levels if the rest of your diet is out of balance. But yes, it can enhance a well-structured meal plan, boost your fiber intake, and upgrade your recipes when used wisely. If you've made it this far, tell me honestly, what surprised you most in this video? What insight made you think, wow, I never saw it that way? Leave a comment with the phrase, "This part hit me," and explain why. I read every single comment and love seeing how each person connects with the content in their own unique way. This is a community, and every exchange matters. Speaking of community, this space is for us to grow together. If you've experienced a transformation after adjusting how you consume chia, share it with us. Don't keep it to yourself. Your story could be the turning point for someone who's feeling lost on their healthy living journey and doesn't know where to start. Real-life experiences are powerful. They inspire, educate, and create real connection. And before I go, I want to open up honestly. If you enjoyed this video, learned something new, or felt connected to anything I said, subscribe to the channel. But do it not just because it's the thing to do. Do it because you believe in the kind of content we're building here. We're creating a safe space, free from judgment, where health is treated with depth, simplicity, and a lot of truth. If that resonates with you, then you'll feel right at home here. And I'd love for you to be part of it. Share this video with that friend who's always testing healthy recipes but keeps saying something's not working. Maybe they'll realize the issue wasn't what they were eating, but how they were eating it. And while you're at it, let me know in the comments what you liked most about this video and which tip you'll try first. And if you have questions, go ahead and ask. This is a space for conversation and learning. And to wrap things up, share your Chia story with us. When did you start using it? Have you ever made a major mistake like most of us have? Had any pleasant surprises? Tell us everything. Let's build a wall of real stories so others can see that health is a journey, full of stumbles, adjustments, and of course, a lot of sharing.